As is my custom in the evenings, with the cursed workday behind me, round London I'll go a-wandering, and perform no less than 3 good deeds, my worthy patron thus honouring, and the day's drudgery to redeem. I've some fine stories from last Tuesday, a sunny day which brought out the crowds. I found a young bastard running away with the bag of a woman he'd knocked down, and a friend recording his vile play in hope that some petty fame might be found. Grasping my demon-wrought artifact and focusing a split-second's anger, I delivered a shove to his back. He stumbled for a moving car's bumper, and this saw his right arm and leg cracked. I laughed to hear him curse as he suffered. The footage wound up online the next day, because of course it did. A famous fool in police custody he soon became, and most rejoiced to see karma so cruel. But I digress. 2 good deeds remained, another 2 injustices to duel. Soon thereafter, chance placed me outside the British Museum, where someone stood on a bench, did loudly decry the evening's visitors to a one, naming them party to ancient crimes, to colonial looting done. Say what you will about stolen treasures, if stolen they are. In truth I don't know, nor especially care. My displeasure stems from those abused, who thought but to go to a museum at their leisure, just to be whimsically slandered so. Now, if there is one thing I've chanced to learn, it's that conviction and outrage serve best when they irk not a warlock, who in turn, with a slight, distant exertion, does wrest the offender's trousers down, that well-earned, scornful laughter might overcome the pest. So it went, and off she fled with speed, the strength of her shrill convictions lost to the importance of doff dignity. Then that courtyard, with sanctimony tossed, was a scene of good cheer near instantly. So I moved on, one last wrong to accost. My last good deed happened late at night after stopping at home for dinner. Emboldened, I went hunting for a blight, a soul as tithe for my benefactor. They're easier to find out of the light, where this great city grows quieter. Fortune favoured me again that evening, as well as the brace of nurses I saw, accosted by a thug and knife-bearing, demanding their purses, demanding more from me than dislodging, demanding most of the power I had stored. I reached out with my mind and seized him, forcing him to walk over to me, letting no word nor shocked look escape him. To others' sights he walked casually. The wise nurses fled away from him, and did not see us enter the alley. The portal was already opened by my master's hand. He watches always. I suffered my prey to struggle then, his arms flailing as his legs walked away through the flaming gate to my lord's kingdom. It closed behind him. Only I remained. My lord's favour endures by such fees paid, and thus was performed my 3rd good deed. Exhausted, I made straight for a train which bore me home, where I soon fell asleep, to wake up wasted for the workday. I know, first world problems, woe is me.